Judy Rankin watching the Swede Linnea Strom at the 7th.
Perfect.
To make the CME Group Tour Championship, just a couple of chances left. Allie McDonald Ewing, she made an ace at the last event in the Tampa St. Pete area. How close? At the 5th, nearly. And just moments ago, Angela Stanford knows her way around DFW, Judy. Okay, for Stanford, that pitch in for birdie.
For another one, yeah, up the hill, turning a little right. A 7-iron from the right rough that never left the flagstick.
Right at the heart there.
That was really a good shot. That hole is located really deep in the green at 9.
And the Hall of Fame member, NB Park. Those long, languid swings are usually worth the wait, aren't they, Judy? Allie McDonald Ewing is going by Ewing for the first time after getting married back at the end of May.
Hang right there.
She won as Allie McDonald. She's trying to do it again, the player to be named later.
And this was from 106, using the pitching wedge.
Good shot. She leaves herself a pretty good chance to make a putt.
Plays downhill, maybe a yard of help in the breeze.
And there's another one.
She has 151, bit unlucky with her tee shot, just kind of hit the ground and stopped. Ball was above her feet.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, I don't think she could have landed that much better, Judy.
To 10, with the ball already on the green that we can see from a long way away. Nordquist.
This from 117, that was a pitching wedge. And Anna's drive really did find that speed slot to get it all the way down here. The key thing here is just to make sure you get the ball started on for your chosen spot. And just to trust it. Yep. She's pretty good at that.
Over to NB Park, of course, burst onto the scene at the US Women's Open 2008, her first win. Oh, and now if that putter starts to work and she starts making those, then she could be a player to contend with next week, could be a player to contend with this week. Sneaking up there, looking for her 3rd win. Charlie Hull.
That was just 3 yards closer and played it very nicely from not a very good angle.
When she hasn't been such a prolific winner, she has been concerned about her putting. She hasn't thought that her putting was as good as it should be.
This one is downhill.
For the lead, Anna Nordquist moves it to 5 under par. Took the lead into the final round in Arkansas.
It is, and there's a fine line between a caddy saying too much and saying just enough, Judy, isn't there?
Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful.
That was just enough.
There you go.
It's uphill. A little bit on the slower side. Shouldn't do much at all.
Finally? Yes.
That's what she needed. Dodge a club and make a birdie.
Yeah.
And she's made a few as well. But she's just kind of left the ball in awkward positions a couple times and then got a horrible break here off the tee.
Here it comes.
Easy for her.
Thank you.
It's a flying club par.
It's rare.
Enough room left that she can feel like she's aiming at a comfortable target. Has a good lie on that fairway, pretty flat. This one's starting left and fading to the right. Should be pretty good.
Oh, yes. Hole high, little past, getting better.
This is a nice putt for Anna right now. Just the way the shadows are falling and being a little bit downhill.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, it took a dip.
That looked good all the way.
And at the 15th, Minjee Lee for a birdie. No, is it going to? Oh, it's going to get there. It is going to get there. It's up the hill there. I didn't think it was going to have the pace to get in, but Minjee gets it to 4 over.
To the teeth of the wind.
Hannah Green.
A monster.
Hannah Green and Anna Norquist, the only two players who are bogey-free today.
String of 7 straight cuts made is going to come to an end for birdie.
I think Judy hit the nail on the head earlier. Once she just, like that right there, once she just frees herself up and lets her instincts come out, instead of searching for the answer through a lot of other sources, I think she'll be off and running. But, you know, in the process, she built up a lot of mental luggage, and that's not easy to shed.
Look at the 17th hole. Stephanie Meadow has this for birdie. Oh, well done. Stephanie gets her to 6 over par. She's the player with the tournament record here of 63 at this golf course. Ellie Ewing approach at 17. A little hop off the bank. A nice shot there. It's a bit tight on the bunker, I would think, from where she was standing back in the fairway. Check in with Mel Reid for birdie at the 17th. Yes. Third birdie of the day for Mel Reid. She had a tough start. She made a double at the second. Here you can see 3 bogeys sandwiched between that birdie at 3.
Inby Park at the 18th, in good position for the weekend. Tied for 8th, 4 back. The swing hasn't changed an awful lot to my eyes, Judy. How about yours?
This from 91, off of a downslope. And it's, as the sun is setting, definitely about 5 degrees cooler right now. Is it going to come back?
That'll be for par. Stay on top.